Oh,
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Inappropriate Movie Database, the comedy game show about content warnings. I'm your host, Nick Martucci. I'm off to a rough start this evening. System errors, trying to get everything working. You would think this is almost 140 episodes in. It's surprising that this is the first time this has happened. Speaking of that, if you're new here, you should subscribe to this channel. But like I said, there are almost 140 other episodes of this, some of them pretty good. Also, we have a Facebook group. If you search Inappropriate Movie Database or click the link in the description of this video, that's where you can get all the information about this show, including how to be on it. And if you're not on Facebook, if you're smart, maybe you're on Twitter and Instagram, we're at IMDb Game. Also, Twitter and Instagram, also not great. But I don't know how else to promote this show.
TikTok.
I'm excited.
Could be worse.
That's where you can get all the information about this
Sorry.
show, including I hear my
Sorry,
voice.
sorry.
Oh no, I hear my voice.
Sorry. We're good. We're checking if it was working for you. I always check for you.
Oh, thank you.
You're good.
Yeah, after that one time where I ran through half the game without going live. It's a real loose show tonight. As opposed to the real structured shows we normally have.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, last one.
Tonight on the show, we are doing movies starring musicians. Starring might be a strong word. There are movies with musicians in them. I dug deep for this one. I don't know if anybody's going to be happy with some of the choices on this list. I'm thrilled to see how it goes. We've got some returning favorites on the show. We've got a new contestant. I've wasted enough time. Let's bring them in. Joining me on the show tonight are Manix Catino, Danny Bazongas, Jessica Mayotte, and Sammie James. Hey, everybody.
Oh.
Hey.
Let's start. If you watched last Monday's episode or any of the other 38 to 40 episodes they've been on, you've seen her before. Sammie James returning to the show. Hey, Sammie.
Hey.
How you doing tonight?
Tired and sore and ready to lose a game.
Perfect. Well, you know what's coming up, which is why I wanted to go to you first.
Oh, I know. I know.
I'll ask you one of two questions. You can answer both or one.
Okay.
Do you have a favorite musician turned actor, or do you have a favorite movie with a musician in it?
Honestly, and listen, I know it was coming, but I'm elated to. I jumped on. I'm just sure, and I'm well, I have no. Usually I have some idea, and I'm racking my brain. I'm I don't even know. But I am going to say, listen, he hasn't done a lot of movies.
Mm-hmm.
But listen, Dee Snider, he's been in a movie or he's been in a movie or two. I'm just good. Listen, I love a metal head turned actor,
It's good enough for me, Sammie. Welcome back.
Oh, thank God.
Also returning to the show, if you watched the last
Amy Mann did some movies. There we go.
Amy Mann did Big Lebowski. You got Amy Mann and Flea.
Yep.
If you watched the last episode that we did of musicians, you will have seen our next guest rejoining the show, Manix Catino. Welcome back.
Hola.
You have quite the display name, quite the background.
I'm flipping the bird. What can I say?
There it is. So you were on the last episode, which I have not rewatched, so I do not remember your answer to this question. So you can pick the same one or a different one.
Well, I don't remember what I chose then either. So I watched a movie where Billy Joe Armstrong is the main character called Ordinary World, and it wasn't horrible.
So it's worth watching?
That's all I have. Yeah, I liked it.
Anything he suggests is worth watching. I'm not going to lie.
Well, welcome back. Also, if you watched that Last Musician episode, you will have seen our next guest, Jessica Mayotte, back on the show. Hey, Jessica.
I was there.
You sure were.
Oh, no.
So I feel like I can ask you that question. And again, you don't remember what your answer was.
I don't remember at all.
I feel like I remember what your answer was, but I don't know for sure.
What was it? What did Mark say?
I just said it was like months ago.
It was months ago? I don't know.
It was like almost 40 episodes ago.
That's like a my record ago. That's like that's a Sammie ago.
Well, Jessica, do you have anything you want to recommend?
I mean, I'm sure everybody's seen both of them, but the Blues Brother movies, I love those.
Wonderful choice.
Yeah.
Full of
That is a great
musicians.
choice.
I lean towards
many.
the 2000 just because I've watched it the most, but I love both of them.
I've never heard anyone say they lean towards 2000. I'm thrilled by that. On the last episode you were on, didn't you also say that Resurrection was your favorite Alien?
Yes.
I love your preferences.
I don't know. I'm weird. Mark is one of my best friends. Just go with that.
All right. Finally, welcoming to the show, first time here, comedian out of Connecticut, Danny Bazongas.
Hello.
Welcome to the show. Danny, how are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Now, you're new to the show. I don't know you too well. What's your relationship with movies? Do you watch a lot of movies? Do you like movies?
Yes, I've watched a lot of movies growing up and still do today.
What's your genre? Where do you tend to lean?
I like wow. I'm so diverse with that. It's crazy to even pinpoint one. I mean, I like sci-fi, I like comedies, I like some dramas, some horror movies. If I'm inclined, around Halloween time, I like to do the classics and stuff.
Awesome. Well, Danny, do you have a musician turn actor you like, or a movie with a musician?
You know what? When you asked this question, three came to mind, and they're so widespread apart that I can't believe that I came up with these three movies with musicians.
Yeah.
Okay. First one, Hard Day's Night.
Great.
Second one was Runaway with Tom Selleck and Gene Simmons.
I have never seen Runaway. I've heard of it.
And the last one was Romeo Must Die.
Oh, Aaliyah.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's like those three came to my head. So if you wonder what kind of genre movies I am, all the way across like that.
I think it's a good mix.
I love it.
Yeah.
That song, I mean, that movie, Romeo Must Die, has one of my favorite Aaliyah songs. Try Again. The video with Jet Li like dancing in the background.
Yes.
Excellent. Well, welcome to the show. Welcome all of you. For Danny's benefit, and if you're watching for the first time, the rest of you know how to play, but here's what's going to happen tonight. I have gone to IMDb, the Internet Movie Database, and I have pulled parental warnings for a bunch of movies with musicians in them. These parental warnings, I don't write them. I don't know who writes them. They've provided me days of content, so I'm thrilled that they exist and that these anonymous weirdos do what they do. I'm going to read these parental warnings. My friends here are going to try to figure out what movie these warnings are from. Like I said, they all include some kind of musician. Hopefully you won't get angry at me. That's all I hope. And the only way to figure out if that's going to happen is to jump into the game. And to do that, Danny, you're the new guy here. I'm going to ask you to pick between 3 years for our first movie. Should we do a movie from 1968, 1985, or 1996?
We'll go with 96. We got a few little younger people here.
Phew.
What a gracious contestant.
We're not that young.
Oh, yeah, you're beyond your years of wisdom, and I'm going to realize that right now.
Exactly.
All right.
Get smoked to say that.
First movie of the night from 1996 for 5 points under the category of frightening and intense scenes. And an angry undertone builds throughout the movie, and the main character's emotions are explosive and add to the overall emotionality of the movie. Real vague clue. I can't. Oh, Danny has a guess. Anybody else have a guess?
Listen, I have a guess, but I'm not going to embarrass myself by getting the year wrong on that movie.
Well, I'm about to right now.
Hold on, I'll go to Manix first. Manix, what do you think this movie is?
Romeo and Juliet.
Danny, what do you think?
I was gonna say The Mask, but I don't know if
it's not Romeo and Juliet.
If you consider her a musician before becoming an actress.
It is also not The Mask.
Okay.
For 4 points under the category of sex and nudity, a scene of a photographer taking pictures of a scantily clad woman on a bed. Nudity includes breast cleavage.
And so nudity includes breast cleavage?
Nudity includes breast cleavage.
Does it include the rest of the breast?
Nope.
I love you being all gung-ho about this, Jamie. What do you think this time?
I'm going to go Showgirls.
That is a great guess. It is not Showgirls.
I almost forgot about that movie.
For 3 points under violence and gore, 2 characters are shot by a sniper with realistic blood loss. One of the men is paralyzed by his injury. For 2 points under sex and nudity, multiple framed pictures, photographs, cartoons, and magazines displayed shows nude women with full rear nudity, breasts, and a cartoon erect penis. All right, we'll go to the last clue. We're starting off real good tonight.
I'm so tired. I can barely follow anything you're saying. So, like, I'm employing a Lloyd strategy tonight.
Danny's playing with a handicap, and I'm okay with that.
Let's see if this helps anybody. For 1 point under sex and nudity, Woody Harrelson giving monologue while you see 3 fully nude girls.
Oh.
Woody Harrelson.
It's not, but it's the Woody Harrelson movie I can remember right now.
Danny, what do you think?
Natural Born Killers?
Sammie, what do you think?
I mean, that's what it is. But when you said Woody Harrelson, listen, my brain, all I can think is white men can't jump. And, like, that's not it.
It is not White Men Can't Jump.
No,
It is also not Natural Born Killers. We're off to a great start tonight. This movie also stars Courtney Love, and it's called The People versus Larry Flint.
I remember now. As you said Courtney Love, I'm like, oh yeah.
Yep.
She played herself in the movie pretty much.
Well, we're off to a great start at the end of the first round.
Who was the singer in that movie?
Courtney Love.
Oh, never mind. I see what you did there.
People love to shit on Courtney Love, but I fucking love Hole.
Hole is great. Doll parts.
Yeah.
Well, at the end of the first round, Jessica, can you believe you're in the lead right now with 0 points? Yes. Manix and Sammie at -1.
That's my goal.
Danny coming in strong at -3.
Oh, we lose points, negatives? Oh my goodness.
You sure do.
This is like my bank.
I thought you said you understood.
All right, Jessica, would you like a movie from 1998, 2009, or 2019?
Let's go with 2009.
2009. Let's see how this goes. From 2009 for 5 points, under profanity, the final scene has the main character giving the middle finger towards the camera.
Shocking.
Oh. Okay.
I love Sammie's O's as if something's coming and nothing. Manix, what do you think this movie is?
Is it 8 Mile?
It is not 8 Mile.
Never mind.
All right, for 4 points, this is a long one under violence and gore. The film is bloodier, gorier, and even more graphically violent than the already very brutal first film. The film is also much darker than its predecessor and has much more violence and gore, more bloodshed, more graphic sex, and more profanity than ever before. The content is pretty vulgar too, and overall, this is an extremely violent and mature film, and is easily one of the most violent movies ever made. That
What year
said,
is this?
this is 2009. That said, this film has less drug and alcohol content than its predecessor.
Why not?
All right.
Oh, wait. I'm trying to think. Fuck, what was that movie? You know what? Yeah, let's.
All right. Sammie, what do you think?
Listen, it's not this, but I'm gonna say I can't remember what it's called. I am pulling the secondary name out of my ass. But is this Triple X?
Jessica, what do you think?
State of the Union?
I might. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm probably wrong. Is it Halloween 2, like Rob Zombie's version?
Danny, what do you think?
I'm thinking Centipede 2.
It is not the Human Centipede 2. It is not Halloween 2. It is not Triple X State of the Union. We're all on even ground. I probably could have just canceled tonight. I got too many hard ones here tonight. Don't isolate that. Under violence and gore for 3 points, also a long clue. A man on an operating table is semi-lucid and looks around the room while a man removes his beating heart from his chest. We hear squishing, we see blood, tissue, and the beating heart. Another man in the room flicks cigarette ash in the open cavity of the man's chest and then spits in it. We see a man's open, bloody chest cavity on the operating table as an organ transplant is underway and paddles are charged and used to start his heart. We see him flinch from the charge. We see a severed head attached to tubes floating in a tank of water. The head moves its mouth and blinks its eyes.
Never mind.
Yeah, I
It's
feel
like
like
halfway through that clue, I added him by the end.
part of me wants to just skip this one, but I'm just gonna keep going.
Yeah, I got it
No.
now.
For 2 points under alcohol, drugs, and smoking, the movie's title comes from the slang term for methamphetamine.
Oh, definitely not what I thought it was.
Oh,
Oh.
wait. What year is this? 2009.
2009. All right, Sammie, what do you think?
Is this Crank 2?
Manix, what do you think?
Crank 2? Is there a
Danny,
Crank
what do
2?
you think?
I'm gonna go with Crank 2 also. Just Jason Stratham.
This is also starring Dwight Yoakam. It's Crank High Voltage, also known as Crank 2. You all got it.
Yeah.
Was that the one with Chester Bennington as well?
Yes, yeah, sequel to the Crank Yankers.
Yeah.
I did not know he was in that.
Yeah, I didn't catch that. I love these movies. These are a guilty pleasure.
Right.
Last clue under
You put Jason Statham in something, and I'm just like, listen, it's gonna be fun.
last clue under violence and gore. A man is shown weakened when his artificial heart's battery gets low, and he uses many types of electrical charge to power him up.
I would have gotten it on that one. So, you know.
They had to have sex in the middle of a racetrack or something. Or
Yeah.
I think that's the first
That's the
one.
first
Yeah.
one.
Or it was a rodeo and everybody's like, he's waving the hat.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that.
Well, Manix and Sammie tied in first place at 0 each. Jessica at -1, Danny at -2.
I'll catch it.
Manix, would you like a movie from 1997, 2000, or 2002?
Go 2000.
2000. All right, from 2000 for 5 points under profanity. At least 9 S words, 7 slang terms for male genitalia, like Johnson, Vienna sausage, winky, love tackle, beef, whopper. 2 slang terms for female genitalia,
I hate that
taco.
I know what this is.
8 slang terms for breasts, variations of tit, 24 S's, 1 SOB, and even 1 use of crap. Bastard and bitch are also used several times.
The fact that someone counted all this out.
Uh-huh. All right, Sammie.
Listen, I hate that I distinctly remember the use of love tackle
Okay.
in this movie.
Uh-huh.
And I hate this movie.
Uh-huh.
It's gonna be great if it's not this movie, but I do want it to be on the record that
Okay.
I hate Joe Dirt.
I mean, that is on the record. That has Kid Rock in it. It's not this movie.
Oh.
Fuck! But he says it!
Manix, I do have to read the next clue. For
I
4
know.
points under 6-inch nudity.
Kid Rock's not a musician.
Under 6 in nudity, man turned into naked infant boy. His bare butt is seen.
2000.
2000.
2000?
Right before everything changed.
Is it?
All right, Sam.
Wait,
Oh,
can you repeat the clue?
Yeah, please.
man turned into naked infant boy.
Nope.
His bare butt is seen. All right. You don't have a guess anymore, Manix? Danny, what do you think this movie is?
Is that the Benjamin Buttons?
It is not The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. For 3 points under violence and gore, slapstick, including a comical scene where a giant hamster shoots cannonball-sized droppings at campus security.
Wait, which one is this? Oh, God. Wait.
I can't take a
Wait.
shot, but I think I know.
Okay. Wait.
It's-
Do it.
All right. Danny, what do you think?
Is it National Lampoon's Van Wilder?
Sammy, what do you think?
I don't know. I'm gonna guess that it's one of those like blank movie. I'm going to say epic movie. It's not.
Jessica,
No.
what do you think?
Dr. Doolittle 2?
It is not epic movie. It is not whatever Danny said. Can you see that I'm struggling to remember what people said?
Fuck it. I'm Josh picking this shit.
And it is not Dr. Doolittle 2.
Okay.
I thought it was Van Wilder. That was my guess.
No.
Van Wilder. Yes, it's not Van Wilder.
Fuck it. I'm Josh picking this shit. I've been trying. It's not paying off.
Oh, wrong.
All right.
Never mind.
Yeah.
I know what it is now. God.
All
I
right,
know
but
it is
do
now
have
because
to,
you
I do,
just-
I have no idea.
I do have to
No,
read this next clue.
the
Let's see if
wrong
this helps
one,
anybody
though.
else.
It's the wrong one.
For 2 points under sex and nudity, an old woman, supposedly, strips down to expose the sagging breasts and nether regions to Buddy Love. Nothing is shown except from the calves down.
Oh,
Nothing, Danny? All right. Sammy, what do you think?
This is the first Dr. Doolittle?
No, it's
Jessica,
not.
what do you think?
It's I just lost my train of thought. Nutty Professor 2.
It is.
Oh, that
Also
is-
starring
God damn
Janet
it, that's-
Jackson. Janet Jackson is the love interest
Yeah.
in Nutty Professor 2. The
I
Club.
got my Eddie Murphy movies
I
mixed
should
up.
have stuck with
Me
my
too.
I'm like,
my
which
my
one?
fault. My
Listen, and I'm just like, yeah, Dr. Doolittle, the one where he drinks the thing and it does
Yeah.
stuff. I'm like,
and he becomes the jerk.
You can blame me. It's okay. You can blame me.
Final clue in that under sex and nudity, while standing at the altar while
I
getting
like it.
married, we
Like-
and everyone there suddenly see what looks like a large and exaggerated erection in Sherman's pants. His father proudly states, "That's it, son. Show him what the clumps are made of." And Granny tells him to save it for the honeymoon.
Listen, that's what I get for trying to like sincerely play this game. You brought this on yourself, man.
Jessica and Manix are now in the lead, 0 points each. Sammie at -3, Danny
We
at
got this.
-4.
Um,
Sammie, would you like a movie from 2008, 2009, or 2015?
Has anyone won with 0 yet?
No, 1 point is the lowest winning.
What was the last one?
2015.
2015.
Right.
I'm out.
I'm an agent of chaos tonight.
From 2015 for 5 points, Under Violence and Gore. Throughout the film, there are multiple fight scenes. However, the violence is not graphic and blood and gore are minimal. Wouldn't expect anybody to get it from that. For 4 points under Alcohol, Drugs, and Smoking, characters drink in a bar before a heist. The main character takes a long swig from a beer bottle, then puts it down. Sammie has a guess. Anybody else? What do you think, Sammie?
Is this? Listen.
Hold on. Manix, what do you think?
Fast and the Furious 5.
Sammie, what do you think?
Listen. I don't know all the numbers for like each one of these, but I'm gonna say Ocean's 8.
It is not Ocean's 8. It is also not Fast 5. For 3 points under Alcohol, Drugs, and Smoking, a woman gives 3 men half a Xanax before another man explains the suit's technology to them.
Can you repeat that?
A woman gives 3 men half a Xanax before another man explains the suit's technology to them.
No. Okay. No, don't do it. Don't do it.
All
Don't
right.
do it.
Sammie.
Listen, it's not. It's not. What? Like you someone's explaining how a suit works.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Pacific Rim.
Manix, what do you think?
I was going to say Iron Man.
It is not Pacific Rim. It is not Iron Man. For 2 points under Frightening and Intense Scenes, despite the moderate comic book violence, this is one of the more friendly. Jeez, I cannot read. Despite the moderate comic book violence, this is. Oh, that's why, because they put "this is one is."
This is one is.
We're copying and pasting directly from IMDb. Let's try that again. Despite the moderate comic book violence, this one is more friendly than the other MCU installments.
Wait.
Oh, maybe not. Never mind. I have a guess, but I'm not going to guess it.
Okay, Sammie.
More friendly.
More friendly.
I'm good at Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
It is not Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Last clue for 1 point under Violence and Gore. A pet ant is vaporized by a bullet, and his wing is shown falling slowly to the ground. Distressful for the main character, at least. I see everyone but Danny. Jessica, what do you think?
Ant-Man.
Manix?
Man?
Sammie?
Listen, I'm gonna say Ant-Man and Wasp. Different.
Real bold choice, Sammie. Does not pay off for you.
No,
This movie also features T.I. and it's called Ant-Man.
That was my answer like 3 clues ago. And
I don't remember
I
when
hesitated.
movies come out.
Trust
I don't know
yourself,
years.
Jessica.
But that's what I tell Sammie.
To be
Don't
honest,
do
I only
that.
guessed because of the ant clue.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
said it couldn't be that
that's
easy.
why
I
I said Ant-Man
It's one of the
I've seen-
Avengers movies. Come on, which one?
Trying to lead you there.
I've seen one of
I thought it was a
those.
Marvel movie. So I don't know.
Well, Jessica, you've taken the lead at 1 point. Manix at -1. Danny at -4.
Who's the
Sammie
musician in
now
Ant-Man?
at -7. T.I.
T.I., okay. You said that.
Yep.
Josh picking this shit. I'm done.
You got this, Sammie.
All
We
right.
believe in you.
Danny, I'm going to go back to you. Would you like a movie from 2005, 2010, or 2012?
2012. If it is 2012, I would get the 5 points, right?
You will. I should let you know before you guess that that 2012 came out in 2010.
Oh,
Yeah, there was that.
And it's
too.
probably the most guessed movie in this show.
All right, 2012. Let's do it.
All right, 2012 for 5 points under frightening and intense scenes. Human beings are placed in life-threatening situations with uncertain outcomes, and a generally reliable source predicts that someone will die.
this is 2012.
2012.
Oh, wrong button. I messed it up.
All right, Jessica, what do you think?
Hunger Games?
Sammie, what do you think?
The Hunger Games Mockingjay.
Danny, what do you think?
I'm gonna go with Saw.
It is not Saw. It is not Hunger Games Mockingjay. It is not Hunger Games. That's good guesses. Lenny Kravitz is in those movies.
Yeah.
For 4 points under profanity. 4 uses of shit, 2 paired with bull, 3 used by one agent, 1 used by another agent.
Agent.
See, 2 of you with hands up. Is that supposed to be how it is right now?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I forgot to-
Sammie, what do you think?
Is it 2012?
I think we've already established that came out of different years.
I know.
Oh, Sammie.
Oh, that's like an intentional grounding.
I'm not even going to say it. I'm just going to subtract that point from you and move on.
Move on.
For 3 points under violence and gore, we see huge aliens hovering in the air over cities and causing destruction. 1 pulls the Eiffel Tower over. Sammie, what do you think?
It's a real guess.
Okay.
It's a real guess.
War of the Worlds.
Danny, what do you think?
Independence Day.
Manix, what do you
That's
think?
a better guess.
I think there needs to be a big slap because it's Men in Black 3.
It is not Independence Day. It is not War of the Worlds. You got it in right at the end. It stars everybody's favorite actor, Will Smith. In
Everybody's
Men in Black.
favorite.
Never done a thing wrong.
Never. Not once.
He's perfect.
I'm trying to think. Independence Day didn't mess with the Eiffel Tower. What? I remember.
Still Will Smith though.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And Harry
Also,
Connick Jr.
Is
So that
Tom
would have been
Cruise not a
double.
yeah.
musician?
I hope not.
Also in Men in Black 3, under frightening and intense scenes, an alien, the villain of the film, that is seen throughout has jagged and sharp teeth, a very long tongue, and an opening in the palm of the hand where a small crab-like creature shoots spikes resides. The alien's eyebrows and feet sprout tendril-like appendages. He is missing an arm from the elbow down. And
That came out
frightening and
in
intense scenes.
2012.
It sure did. Compared to the first 2 films, this one has a darker tone and is more brutal with its violence.
I think it's more fun too.
It's better than 2, not as good as 1.
About 4.
And don't talk about the international.
Yeah. Manix is pulled into the lead with 2 points. Jessica at 0. Danny at -6. Sammie at -10. Jessica, we're having fun here. We're having a good episode. Jessica, would you like a movie from where are we? 1982, 2008, or 2011?
Let's go 1982, See what
Yeah,
happens.
1982.
There you go.
All right, let's get an older movie in here. From 1982 for 5 points, Under Sex and Nudity. The raid scene shows 3 or 4 girls' breasts as well as male buttocks.
The raid scene?
The raid scene.
Okay.
For 4 points. Oh, okay. Sammie, what do you think?
I'm trying to think. I feel like there's a musician actor in this,
Mhm.
and like that seems like the right year. Probably not.
Hold on, we'll go to Danny first. Danny's come up with something.
You ready?
Yep.
Revenge of the Nerds.
Sammie, what do you think?
Last Dragon.
It is not Revenge of the Nerds. It is not Last Dragon.
Last Dragon was a better guess than mine because
after I read this next clue, you'll know that it isn't. For 4 points under alcohol, drugs, and smoking, one of the Aggies players and 2 of the girls are smoking what is most likely marijuana in one scene. And Melvin P. Thorpe, Dom DeLuise, shouts out cocaine.
I should know this.
Sammie, what do you think?
I've actually never seen this movie, and that is a point of pride for me.
Mm-hmm.
Can you repeat the clue? I need to know how much of a mistake I'm making.
One of the Aggies players and 2 of the girls are smoking what is most likely marijuana in one scene, and Melvin P. Thorpe, Dom DeLuise, shouts out cocaine. Great. 2 people lowered their hand during the rereading of that. Danny, what do you think?
Cannonball Run 2.
Great guess. It is not Cannonball Run 2. For 3 points under Sex and Nudity, there is a locker room song in which many of the Aggie football players are seen nude from the rear. The penis of one of the footballers is clearly visible for a few seconds when he's facing the camera towards the end scene in the showers.
I can't remember what it's called.
Same.
All right, Manix, what do you think?
I'm going to go 50-50 here. It's either, sorry.
Yeah.
Porky.
Hold on.
No.
Oh, we got, okay. Sammie, what do you think?
I'm going to give that answer.
Listen, I am making up a name. It is not like I mean it's a real I'm really trying. But like it seems like a sport name.
Mm-hmm.
The Right Stuff. That seems like a legitimate movie.
It's got your favorite musician Tom Cruise in it.
There you go.
Oh, it was the movie I was trying to say.
Danny, what do you think?
About the astronauts? Look at the Top Gun.
Yeah, no. What am I thinking of?
Top Gun.
No. Yeah, exactly. Top Gun. Danny, what do you think?
Okay. Read the question again. I got it.
Locker room song in which many of the Aggie football players are seen nude from the rear. Penis of one of the footballers clearly visible for a few seconds when he's facing the camera towards the end of the scene in the showers.
Okay, I was going to go with Porky's, but I'm going to go with Unnecessary Roughness.
It is not Unnecessary Roughness. It is not Porky's. It is not The Right Stuff. All right, for 2 points under profanity. Shit, goddamn, son of a bitch, bastard used a few times, mostly by Sheriff Ed Earl Dodd, Burt Reynolds.
My hand's not supposed to be up yet.
Yeah.
Okay, there it goes.
All right. What do you think? Manix, what do you think?
A brothel in Texas?
Danny, what do you think?
Best Little Whorehouse in Texas.
That one.
Only because Danny got the exact title, I'm just going to give the point to Danny. Finally giving Danny a point.
Yeah.
This is The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, starring Dolly Parton.
And the
Everybody's
only reason I
favorite.
know that is because of the good old days of HBO and looking for the ratings.
Uh-huh. The movie that you're like, oh, Dolly Parton's in a horror house movie, and then you're like, oh, it's a musical.
And she's singing Whitney Houston's song. What the hell, man?
Final clue under sex and nudity. Continuous comments are made regarding sex at the whorehouse.
Makes sense.
Well, Jessica and Manix tied again, 0 points each. Danny's up to -7. Sammie's down to -12.
You're slacking, Sammie.
Listen, losing this game by a huge margin is actually like really hard.
Only if you got the right stuff.
Just have
Yeah,
Josh
what's
teach you
the name of
ways.
the Tom Cruise movie then?
Top Gun.
No, the one where he plays football.
Oh,
Where he plays
all the
football?
right moves.
That's it.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I love how you knew what I was saying.
Yeah.
Manix, would you like a movie from 1983, 1991, or 2008?
How about 2008?
How about 2008?
How about 2008?
We'll go with that one.
Yeah, why not?
All right. From 2008 for 5 points under frightening and intense scenes. Nothing is scary, though it may offend everyone.
What year is this?
2008. Nothing is scary, though it may offend everyone. I love that somebody wrote that. Sammie, what do you think?
Listen, I'm trying to think who the musician is.
Mhm.
But like I'm gonna go with, I think it was 2008. I'm gonna go with Clerks 2.
Great guess. It is not Clerks 2. For 4 points under violence and gore, a woman whacks a man in the head multiple times with a bouquet of flowers, although there is no blood. There's no blood when she hits him with a bouquet of flowers. For 3 points under sex and nudity, a woman is lying on the dining table. Her private parts covered by sushi. No lewd positions. Valentine's Day surprise for her partner. See 3 hands up. I see 2 hands up. I see 1 hand up. Jessica, what do you think?
I couldn't remember what it's called.
It's Sex in the City.
The 5th build in that movie is Jennifer Hudson. This is Sex and the City.
Oh, damn. See, I was going.
I didn't even know they
I was
made a
gonna be
movie out
wrong
of that.
again.
Oh, they made 2 of them.
I've seen both of them.
I'm not surprised, Jess.
I know.
Yeah, can you
I was thinking
believe
it was? Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, for Sex in the City, nothing is scary, though it may offend everyone.
Yeah. I see that.
Listen, Clerks 2 made so much more sense.
Uh-huh.
Well, yeah. If you didn't really get Clerks 2, you would have been like, fuck this movie.
Also in Sex in the City, under sex and nudity, a 41-year-old woman's fake pubic hair is visible when she's wearing a bathing suit. One of her friends makes several negative comments about it, including, quote, "Jesus, honey, wax much? Comical." And sex and nudity, as the title suggests, there is sex in the film, plus discussions about it.
Shocking.
Jessica's up to 3 points. Manix at 0. Danny at -7. Sammie at -13.
Yeah, I'm the lucky.
Sammie, would you like a movie from 2002, 2015, or 2018?
2018.
2018.
Oh.
Right, from 2018 for 5 points under sex and nudity. A woman chastises a man for his wandering eye and restless groin.
Sure.
All right, Sammie.
Listen, I don't know what year I don't know what year this movie came out. And I never saw it. But I know that Janelle Monáe was in Parabellum. And I was already going to guess it. And then I thought, that clue hasn't completely told me it's not that movie from never seeing the movie.
It is not Antebellum. For 4 points under sex and nudity, there are implications of coitus and or fornication between a woman and 3 men.
2018, yes?
2018.
It's not like I picked it.
For 3 points under frightening and intense scenes, the next to last musical number, My Love, My Life, is very emotional. Sammie has a guess. Anybody else? Manix also has a guess. Manix. Oh, okay. Danny, what do you think?
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Manix, what do you think?
It came out. No. A Star Is Born.
Sammie, what do you think?
Bohemian Rhapsody. That's what I was gonna say.
Well, it's not A Star Is Born. It is also not Bohemian Rhapsody. For 2 points under frightening and intense scenes, the I've Been Waiting for You musical number is very emotional, as it shows a woman pay tribute to her mother and also flashes back to her being born. All right, what do you think, Sammie?
Sorry, this is Mamma Mia 4.
Mamma Mia 4?
I'm done.
Ba,
Listen,
ba, ba, ba.
none of my honest guesses have done a damn thing.
Well, no, it's not a movie that does not exist. It is not Mamma Mia 4.
I haven't seen 3.
Final clue for 1 point under sex and nudity. Like in the original film, the song Dancing Queen contains the lyrics, "You're a teaser, you turn 'em on." Nothing, Jessica?
Not really. I mean, I know what it is, but I don't know what it is.
Danny?
Mamma Mia 2.
I didn't know if
Manix?
Mamma Mia, here we go again.
Oh,
There.
Sammie?
The second Mamma Mia.
I'll give it to all of you. This is Mamma Mia. Here we go again.
okay. So it wasn't a part. Was it Mamma Mia 2? Here we go again.
It was.
Okay, so all right.
I'm giving it to all of you.
I was gonna say Mamma Mia too, but I didn't think you were gonna take it, so I decided not to. That's all.
I took it, man.
How can you resist me, Nick?
We are nearing the end of this game. 4 movies remain, 1 more for each of you. Jessica is at 3, Manix at 0, Danny at -7, Sammie at -15. There's still 20 points on the board, which means
I can
anybody
get to positive.
You sure
There you
can. Danny, would you like a movie from 1999, 2012, or 2017?
Let's go 1999.
I never say this on the show, but I really wish you didn't go with 1999, but we're going to do this.
Then I'm going to wish I had neither.
We're going to see how this goes. For 1999, for 5 points, under violence and gore, no violence, but the chicken scene may be scary for younger audiences.
Chicken scene.
The chicken scene.
Okay.
For 4 points under frightening and intense scenes, Huxley is a villainous character, and his cruel psychopathic behavior may be frightening for some children.
Know that name.
Me too.
I think I do too.
For 3 points under sex and nudity, Bert first appears in his shower cap?
Oh.
All right, Sammie, what's your guess?
What year is this?
1999.
Huxley. I'll give it one more.
All right, for 2 points. Under Sex and Nudity, the Queen of Trash wears a skimpy costume.
I have a guess, but it seems so stupid.
I almost want you to guess if it's stupid. But I'll go to the last one for 1 point.
Wait, no! I know what this is!
Sammie, what is it?
Wait, no. No, because it's too late. It can't be 99 for what I'm thinking.
For 1 point under frightening and intense scenes, a giant chicken tries to eat Elmo. Scene is comical for adults, but will likely frighten kids.
Yep.
I don't know a Sesame Street movie.
Like I said, really wish you didn't pick 99.
You know what? It is so simple and ridiculous. It might just work.
Go ahead, Sammie.
This is the Elmo movie.
I can't give it to you from that. You're adding nothing that I haven't already given you. This movie co-stars Vanessa Williams as the Queen of Trash. It is called The Adventures of Elmo in Grouchland.
Oh.
I was thinking Chicken Run for some reason. Who's this?
Yes.
Oh, because I said chicken twice.
Yes.
Well, the chickens and they have the there's a scene where I thought Hugh Jackman played that male lead or the rooster lead, whatever he leaded in.
Well, that brought Sammie down to -16, but the rest of you stay where you were. Let's see. Jessica, would you like a movie from 1957, 2004, or 2017?
2004.
2004. Poor Elvis, we will not get to him tonight.
Thank God.
2004 for 5 points under Sex and Nudity. Sexual objects are seen in the family's house. There are statue genitals, sex books, etc.
What year?
2004. For 4 points under Violence and Gore, Greg is hit in the face by a toddler and his nose bleeds. Danny has a guess. Anybody else? Sammie has a guess. Sammie, what do you think?
I mean, I'm going by a Greg.
Mhm.
Is this a very Brady sequel?
Wait. Sorry.
Jessica, what do you think?
Meet the Fockers.
Danny, what do you think?
Meet the Parents.
Unfortunately, I don't think there was a musician in Meet the Parents. Barbara Streisand comes in for the sequel.
It was the
Meet the Fockers.
Fockers.
Yeah, fuck. I'm tired. Yeah.
No, but then I just remembered that Barbara Streisand had the sex toys. And that, okay.
Yep.
Also, Meet the Fockers. Under violence. Under Violence and Gore, during the football game, Bernie flips Jack and he lands on the ground on his back. It is later mentioned that his back is acting up, played for laughs. Alcohol, drugs, and smoking. Jack injects sodium thiopental, I don't know why I choose to read words I don't know, into Greg's neck, which results in him telling the truth. And profanity. Greg's last name sometimes sounds like the F word.
That could be anything.
Definitely a very Brady movie.
I don't know what. Listen, I've never even seen it. I've just like, there's no way it was 2004, but.
I will say you should see it. Those first two Brady Bunch movies are great. Yeah. 2 movies remain. Jessica, you're the only one with points at 7 points. Manix at 0. Danny at -8. Sammie at -17. Pretty sure this is your low score, Sammie, so congratulations.
Yeah, okay. I need to know what was JD's score last week.
Oh, I can't tell you that information right now. Remind me at the end.
Because I want to be able to tell her I did better at her than bad.
I thought it was 20-something, or -20-something.
Manix, would you like a movie from 1996, 1998, or 2022?
Oh. There are movies that came out in 22? Let's do 22.
Perfect. Also, I'm
not going to know any of these ones, but
I feel like I missed one of the movies that was on my list, but that doesn't matter. This movie came out at some point in the last 12 months. For 5 points under sex and nudity, an elderly couple has sex on a bed. We see male rear nudity during the scene.
Elderly.
All right, Sammie, what do you think?
Oh, that is not supposed to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
For 4 points under violence and gore, a man hammers a woman's hand repeatedly with bloody results. For 3 points under violence and gore, a cow is seen open wide on the road with graphic detail of organs on the inside spilled all over the road.
Okay.
Sammie, what do you think this movie is?
Listen, I still have not seen it. And I know I need to. So like I'm taking a wild guess and saying nope.
I mean, that is a great guess, and you should see Nope, but nope.
Nope.
It's not Nope. For 2 points under violence and gore, violence in this movie is very graphic, with the killings being very bloody and very gory, setting a dark tone. Frequent graphic sequences of horror violence with exaggerated blood and gore effects.
Sammie, he's like speaking your language down there.
Mm-hmm.
I know, right? Danny, what do you think this movie is?
Is it the last Halloween?
It is not Halloween Ends.
Oh, that was it.
Final clue.
Listen, I'm really behind on this year's horror movies.
Final clue for 1 point under sex and nudity. The film's plot revolves around young filmmakers looking to make an adult film. So there's a lot of graphic sex scenes.
No idea.
Did I choose this year?
Sammie, what do you think?
You're gonna be so mad at me because like I don't actually know. Listen, it's a 2022 horror movie. I'm just gonna say X.
Yeah, has Kid Cudi in it, and it's called X.
All right.
I don't recall that one.
I still haven't seen it, but I hear it's great.
I haven't seen it.
We should do a watch party.
See, that's what I'm saying.
All right, 1 movie remaining. Basically, everybody stayed the same except Danny lost a point there. -9 for Danny. This game's already decided, and nobody can change the rankings right now, which is never the case. So we're just going to do this for fun. Sammie, you get to pick this movie. Would you like a movie from 2007, 2012, or 2018?
You're going to need to give this again. I'm very sorry.
2007, 2012, 2018.
I hate all of those.
Great.
Let's say 2018.
What do you hate the least?
2018. All right. Final movie of the night from 2018 for 5 points under profanity. These expletives are typically uttered in quick succession during scenes of emotional outbursts, as well as during confrontations in between characters. For 4 points under sex and nudity, a man gets a steroid injection in the buttocks. We see his butt from the side. Sammie, what do you think?
I can't remember what it's called.
Okay, great. For 3 points under alcohol, drugs, and smoking, a main character is drunk in almost every scene he's in, and is even seen snorting drugs at one point. For 2 points under violence and gore, Jackson wets his pants on stage.
Aww.
It'll be fine.
Michael Jackson? Or?
No, I really think I have seen this movie, but I can't remember what it's called.
Final movie, final clue. Let's see if anything happens. For 1 point under sex and nudity, Lady Gaga is seen fully nude briefly. Her breasts, nipples, and hairless genitals are visible. Nothing, Jessica?
Meh, I don't need it.
Okay.
I'm done. I'm not even gonna.
Danny, what do you think?
Star was Born.
That's what I was
Manix.
gonna say, but I'm too tired.
Did you say me? Yes.
I did say
Star
you.
is Born.
Yeah, you guessed it earlier. This is Lady Gaga in A Star is Born.
Back at -7.
Well, that was A Star is Born. This was Inappropriate Movie Database. Our final scores tonight. Sammie at -16. No, Sammie's not at -16. Sammie's at -17. Danny's at -8. Manix is at 1. But our winner tonight, and thrilled to finally say winner again, Jessica with 7 points.
Yay!
This was so much fun. I apologize for how difficult some of these movies were.
That makes it funner.
Yeah.
There were movies that years that I was waiting to come out. I'm just like, well, I came into this game with just like 9 to 5.
Yeah. I mean, I had so many movies picked just to kind of read through some of these others because I don't do that often. We didn't do Funny Girl with Barbara Streisand. Didn't do Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome.
I was so ready to be like Tina Turner.
Didn't do The Dirt. Didn't do Blade. Didn't do Panic Room. Didn't do the Brandy Whitney Houston Cinderella. Didn't do The Love Guru. Didn't do Whip It. Didn't do The Fighter. Didn't do Dukes of Hazzard. The remake of Footloose. Videodrome. New Jack City. Walk to Remember. Suicide Squad. Furious 7. Spring Breakers. Dunkirk. Jailhouse Rock. Jack. I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, Hairspray, and Battleship.
Who's in Whip It? Like the
Eve.
Oh.
Well, before we go, if there's anything you want to promote, anywhere you want to be found, any last words? Sammie, I'm going to start with you.
Why?
Because you got -17 points.
I know. Yeah, let me things that I'm doing. You can find me on all social media at Sammie James. I run a monthly show called The Waiting Room every month, and it'll also be this month.
Hell yeah!
And that will be November. That's this month. That will be November 26th. At 7 p.m. Eastern. You can get those tickets on Eventbrite. Watch it on Zoom. You get to see the wonderful lineup. We got John Minus, Ophir Eisenberg, Paul Kilmer, Gabby Gutierrez-Reed, Brianna Bernosic, and hosted by me and new co-producer and co-host J.D. Stevens. You know, so if you love the two most chaotic people on this show, and you're just like, they should run a show together.
Yeah, look out for that. Danny, do you have anything you want to tell people about?
Oh, well, first off, this game was really awesome. You know, you think you know all the stuff about the movies, but when they're described to you that way, it's like, oh, man.
It's real hard to figure out.
It's a wonderful thing. But as you see on my social medias here, December 1st, Hamden, Connecticut, I will be hosting a multi-talented show, comedians, musicians. Lloyd Legacy is Sharp is scheduled to be there. So if you're in the area, come see Lloyd. And I'll, you know, I don't need to lift him up anymore. He's already awesome. So.
Oh yeah.
And a bunch of other bands I don't know the names of yet, or that you might know the names of. But Lloyd, we know Lloyd.
Everybody knows Lloyd. Everybody loves Lloyd.
Yes.
Danny, thank you for doing this. You were great. Great first showing, even at the negative 9 points. Manix, do you have anything you want to tell anybody about?
No.
Great. And finally, we're going to end it like this. You know, I ask you at any point, you sure, our winner, Jessica, you don't want to say anything to anybody?
Not really. I mean, I play games, but like no one is interested, so it's okay. It's all good. I'm just here, you know.
And it's always a thrill to have you here. Thank you all for being here. Once again, Manix Catino, Danny Bazongas, Jessica Mayotte, Sammie James. I'm Nick Martucci. You can find me on all social media at Blundering Idiom. Find the show on Facebook, search Inappropriate Movie Database, or click the link in the description of the video. Twitter and Instagram at IMDb Game. Go ahead and yawn right through my plugs if you want to.
Don't judge my body.
We will be back next Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, right here on this channel you're watching. That's convenient. So if you want to catch that, you should like, subscribe, do all that YouTuber stuff. Next Monday night, we're doing movies written by one of the stars of the movies, which is sure to be even more difficult than this one. We also, like I said, have almost 140 episodes of this. And also, if you want to be a part of the show, if you want to be on the show, I'd love having new people. I think there's still a spot available for that show. So reach out to me on any of those social places and just ask, and I'll put you on. Thank you.